So I have a very quick recording that I wanted to just do because I was chatting to a friend of mine earlier and she was asking me about this. So because I'm going to be doing this with her, why not just show everyone? Let's try to make this a bit pop, and probably that might be somebody's question. So let me turn this around. If I turn it around, she was basically asking me, how can you be able to do like what's the name of the thing, to do like a green screen? And I thought, you know what, it can be so easy for me to do that and explain. So I'm going to do this with Abby. Abby's a good friend of mine, so I can basically use her as an example. I have this video from her which is on basically unlocking the power of abundance. I'm playing the video and I want to do like a green screen, or I want to collab with her, so that if I go back I can do the remix. So if I click on the remix, I can either do a collab. So if I do a collab, that basically just means I can copy up to 15 seconds, or if I want to do 60 seconds, again, I control it from here. I can do 60 seconds, sorry, if that allows me to. I'll do 15 seconds anyway. So you just let it go, keep it running, and you can see what is in there. I have the video on mute because I don't want obviously to make noise on that, so I just want to leave that go. And then once that happens, I'll do the next. Once I do that, it allows me to basically record what I want. So here I want to do a collab, so you can see in the background you can have like myself chatting in the background and just recording that video as a background, and that helps me to be able to do a collab with her. Don't worry about the quality of my phone. It's basically one of those things that happens when you have a little one. So I can go back and do like voiceover, I can do time flies, I can change the filters if I want this to look a bit better. I love to use pop in my filters. And then I can do timeline if I wanted to add some words in there. I could do filters, I say that already, or I could basically just go and do like record a voiceover. So if I wanted to record a voiceover on that there, I just need to click on there and that will allow me to record the voiceover. Once I'm done, I just need to click on that, then I'm done, and then go next here. Right after going on to next, I can be able to, let's see, to upload it, right? And then just go, it's a private video, upload it. Or so that's one of the things you can do. But of course I don't wanna mix it, so just go back here and then upload the shot. The other thing that you can do as well, so if you don't want to do like a green screen, you can as well go back into the remix and then just do, sorry, a collab, you can do a green screen. So green screen is a similar thing as well, which allows you to basically record part of the video. Once you do that, you can be able to understand what is it that you want to do. I'm doing this for the sake of my dear friend Abby. So if I'm doing this and I'm on her channel, so I'm just doing this with her so that I'll demonstrate to her how to do that. So if I want to do 15 seconds of recording of a green screen again, just let that roll until it's done. Then I'll click on done. Once I'm happy with that, so if you can see myself coming into that video, coming into the shot, and so like this, click it there again, and then allowing it to roll, do its thing. If I wanted to change anything, not really recording today, I wasn't planning to record anything, but you can see the gist. Just allow it to keep going until it gets to the end. Once it gets to the end, click on that red button. You can change if you wanted, let's say, to add a voiceover. You just need to go again and record the voiceover if you wanted to do that. Or if you wanted to change the timeline, you can type some words in there. Or if you wanted to do some filters, I love filters, I love my pop filters. Basically, you can do that as well. Or if you wanted to trim, you can trim the video as well into smaller chunks and smaller sections. This just helps you to be able to use other people's materials in a good way without stealing them. And you can mention to them, like, obviously I have done this and I like when I do that to other people, to just let them know and acknowledge them and give them shout outs, so to say, well, I've basically used your material. If you don't get the sounds, you can go back to next You can add some voices, whatever it is, and do this here. Sometimes you may find it's difficult to get the voice in there. As I said, you can always go back, mute the sound if you want it, because that's at the end of the day what matters. You can change that around, play around with the thing, and just see how it goes. And that's an easy way if you don't want to make content. I mean, it's not really not wanting to make content, but sometimes you may want to make content that is just so difficult to think about, or you're thinking somebody already has done this, so why should I do it again when somebody else already has done it? So just a quick way to show you for the sake and the benefit of my dear friend Abby, and I'm using this from her channel, just to show you that you can easily use other people's content in the right way without any issues whatsoever, so that at the end of the day you're just kind of bragging on what they can do and things like that. So just if I discard this and start again from scratch, so if I go back, I discard edits, just to show you again, if I go back, start again. So here I'm using my dear friend's Abby's channel, so I want to copy something from her. It's just that little remix. So you can cut a segment, you can do green screen, you can collab depending on what you want. And I always love doing that because again, it gives you opportunities to be able to give shout outs to other people and also just to celebrate what's happening in other people's lives. So hopefully that was helpful to anyone. That was like a quick recording, and this I'm gonna send it to my dear friend Abby because she's the one who asked for it. Goodbye.